The stars have led us to Xylon, where your beloved Kōri-Oujo resides. The Starlight Festival is a time to contemplate your journeys, the hardships and challenges, but most importantly, consider what you believe inspires you to be the star that you are. In the spirit of this festival, raise your lanterns and lights and illuminate the path before you. I'll be waiting. What is up, Matsuricon? This is Kōri-Oujo. Welcome to Xylon! Come on! Let's see those headlights in the air! This is on melting snow, and this is for Hunter! Shadows become easy to sink in together, so one day swept away by sin. I'll never forget you. I lost all my virtues 6 feet beneath the snow. Come on, the weight of royalty forced to our destiny. The damage is fatal. Become the snow that never melts. Oh, it's so heartfelt the way the ice consumes me. We are the makers of this world. Bring them to their knees until everything they see is frozen. Matsuricon, can you hack it with me? I am the unmelting snow. I am the unmelting snow. I'll never forget you. I lost all my virtues 6 feet beneath the snow. The weight of royalty, the pure and the guilty. Our damage is fatal. Do you wanna build a sea of skulls? Come on, let's go play. Do you wanna inflate the world with icebergs? Have dinner with the side of I hate that I need you. Why can't you just let it go? It's a curse and a blessing, my fear and obsession. I want nothing but the power to break your rule. It's the strings of fate that pulls us nightmares leave us sleepless. This power's got me in its grasp. Thank you so much for having me today. Let's freaking get high. Become the snow that never melts. Oh, it's so heartfelt the way the ice consumes me. We are the makers of this world. Bring them to their knees until everything they see is frozen. All right, how are we feeling, Matsuricon? Big YoHallo! Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Whether you're here in person at the convention or if you're online on Twitch, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the support. And can we just please give a massive round of applause to all of our opening acts, right? The group collab song, participants, everyone did so great. Clarity, Starships, how it's done, done, you know what I'm saying? And we had all of our wonderful featured performers as well, the soloists. Thank you so much to everyone who joined me today, whether you were a fellow VTuber performer or if you're here or online. Thank you so much for being a part of this wonderful experience. It is such an honor to be here. I actually was here at Matsuricon last year, and I had an absolutely wonderful time. Show of like yells, because I can't exactly see you guys right now, but I can kind of hear you. Show of yells, how many people saw me last year at Matsuricon? Okay. Well, thank you so much. And I'm so honored to be back as well. Again, such an honor. Last year, Matsuricon, I had such a great time just meeting everybody, being a part of the community, and everyone was so kind to me. Such a big thank you to Matsuricon for having me again this year. I probably shouldn't say this, but they actually, really, they wanted me back, like, really greatly, because usually they have this rule with like guests where it's like, okay, we should do it, we should have you as a guest maybe every other year, so they usually have like kind of like a cool down period. But the Matsuricon staff really appreciated our presence last year, and they're really excited to have us back again this year. So thank you so much for working with me on getting this concert set up, and just having me here as far as like getting James. Shout out to James. yeah, everyone loves James, favorite VTuber. Okay, I get it. But getting James here, at the con, James, thank you for getting the setup together. I really appreciate it. And just huge thank you to the staff, to the community. I really love going to conventions because of the community at conventions. Matsuricon, I don't know what number it is, but we're over 30 conventions at this point. So, I really love the community that is built at conventions, and I'm so honored and excited to also have a community that actually is mostly based off of my experience and interactions at conventions. A lot of people, some of the people that are, we met at Matsuricon last year have been a part of our core part of our community since then. So we really appreciate that. Anyway, today, we're a little bit on a time crunch. I want to make sure that we can get all of the performances in today. But I obviously want to be able to introduce myself a little bit if you don't know who I am. Hi, I'm Kōri-Oujo. You can call me Kōri, like Kōri in the House. I know, my favorite anime and game on Nintendo DS. I'll also address the rack in the room. This is Ack the Rack. He's a good guy, dumpster diver at 3 a.m. behind Taco Bell, as we do, chalupa at the poopa. And we are something that loves to bring VTubing IRL. That's what we love to do. That is our goal. That is our mission. And beyond that, our goal and mission is to make VTubing more accessible to the audience, the IRL event community, like convention communities, but also making IRL events more accessible for VTubers as well. And one of the ways that we've done that is obviously here, right? You guys are part of history, VTuber Matsuri, the concert, right? Really exciting little VTuber concert festival here at Matsuricon, and it's an IRL event. You guys get to wave those pen lights around in person. Really exciting, right? But we also get to do that in other events. I recently, back in April, hosted the Isekai Las Vegas concert, which obviously was in Las Vegas, Nevada. And that was a really interesting event. It was hosted at Galaxy Theaters, which is a movie theater. And so we had 80 plus VTubers, including myself, showing up on a big movie theater screen. And people got to attend for free. They got to go to the concert for free. They didn't have to pay for anything other than, obviously transportation to get there, right? And if they wanted any snacks at the movie theater snack bar. So they didn't have to pay to be there. And just like how you guys kind of didn't have to pay for the concert, I know you have to pay for admission for Matsuricon, but you didn't have to pay to see this concert. And we're not barring you from experiencing this concert. I've seen at other conventions where it's no one's fault. It's not a big deal, but just to create an understanding, there are conventions out there that they, for various reasons that I may never understand, they do charge people to be able to see
VTuber panels. So you have to pay for admission to get into the convention, then you also have to pay to be able to experience that panel of your favorite Oshi, your favorite VTuber. And that was something that, again, I felt like kind of stumped the accessibility of VTubers in the IRL event space. Because it's not like VTubers aren't already showing up, at conventions and et cetera. But just the accessibility of it can sometimes be a bit wonky, because you're usually dealing with VTubers who are part of really big and amazing agencies, or they're just really big VTubers, independent VTubers, and so it can be a little bit difficult because they have to kind of balance, like, okay, monetary gain and time and energy and effort, kind of that return on investment, right, ROI, and I get it, you know what I mean, but that was one of the things that I was thinking about when I was creating the Las Vegas Isekai concert, as well as here at the VTuber Matsuri concert. I don't want to bar anybody from being able to experience this by adding on a charge, because you shouldn't have to pay for a good time. Now, the second tier of making VTubing, more accessible to the IRL event space and etc., is allowing more VTubers to be able to join in on these events. And I talked about this heavily at the Vegas concert, and I know there might be a few of you here or watching, so I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record. But, for me, I saw in the industry, the VTubing industry, that a lot of the concerts that did exist that were IRL, and I'm not talking about like virtual concerts that are just strictly held on stream. I'm talking about like they have a venue, they are IRL in real life. And those concerts tended to be, really big, amazing. It was amazing events, but they are usually agency VTubers. So they have to stick to that group, the agency talents, right? So we see the same people there. Or, they're, working with other event production companies, and they have to focus on having really big VTubers join them that have a lot of, numbers and etc., because they need to be able to make those ticket sales and pay off, all that money that they spent to be able to purchase that venue space. And, it's tough. It's something that makes sense completely, and I'm not talking smack about any of that, but I think a part of me got really tired of like, well, when am I going to get that opportunity to potentially do something, do a concert IRL, do events IRL? And those opportunities were not coming my way. Maybe it's because of my size, maybe it's because I am a stinky raccoon, who knows, right? Could it be the raccoon, right? But basically, I wanted to be able to create the opportunity that I wish I had for other people. And that was, bringing in 80 plus VTubers as a part of the opening acts, doing these group collab songs, to give them a place and a time to be able to shine, as they all deserve. And we have a bunch of VTubers that joined us even today in the group collab songs, Clarity Starships, How It's Done, right? Who they come from a variety of shapes and sizes and backgrounds. And that is really what I love about VTubing, is that really almost anyone could do it, and that there are so many beautiful people, because we are people, I like to look at people as people first. And, there are so many beautiful people that are part of this community, and it's really awesome to be able to give them that spot. To be able to do something IRL, to participate in an event like this, because I never really got that opportunity myself. So I'm honored, and honestly, I'm just so thankful that people trust me with putting on these events. And so thank you to all the VTubers. Again, huge round of applause, huge thank you to all the VTubers that joined us today. Huge clap, pachi, pachi, pachi. Thank you so much to all the VTubers that joined us today. And thank you to you guys, the audience, whether you're here in person or watching on stream, for believing in me and for supporting me, because by supporting me, you're also helping me give these opportunities to other people and also be able to keep these events accessible for the community as well. So thank you so much for doing that. And yeah. Okay, so today, thank you everybody. So today we are talking about the Epic Starlight Festival. That is the theme of this year's Matsuricon. And I was really excited to kind of tackle on doing a concert in the theme of the Starlight Festival. When I thought about that idea of a Starlight Festival, you know, I'm kind of like imagining this picturesque scene in my head of like, you know, we've got these little lanterns, and you know, we're on like some kind of like shore, maybe at the beach or at a lake or something. There's little fireflies, there's fireworks, you know, things like that, really corny stuff like that. And we're gonna be raising our little lanterns up to the stars as those fireworks are going off and as the night sky comes in. And that's kind of like what I imagined when I thought about the Starlight Festival. And so I thought about what thoughts would be going through my head while I was getting that lantern and I was raising that up to the sky. And so I started thinking about just a bunch of different emotions, really. I think, you know, you're thinking about like what kind of wishes you have, with the hopes that you have for the future. You're also maybe thinking about, you know, well, what did it take to get here? You know, why do I feel maybe a little bit sad about some of my decisions or some of the experiences I've had, maybe a little bit bittersweet. And so what my idea for this set list today has really become kind of like a wave of different, you know, emotions and feelings, because I feel like when you're raising that lantern up to the sky, you're kind of like letting go of some of those like kind of negative or bittersweet feelings. And also you're dreaming and hoping and lifting those hopes up into the sky in hopes that those stars can shine brightly and illuminate your future. And so we're gonna go through the set list, and we're gonna start a little bit like sad-ish and like kind of sentimental and like just reminiscing on like, well, you know, where had I been at some points of maybe I wasn't exactly where I wanted to be yet, and I'm still learning and growing and having some growing pains, you know what I mean? Reflecting on my life, reflecting on where we're going. We're gonna start with this song called Castle. And this, honestly, is one of my, almost all my songs are, like, my favorite, not gonna lie, because I wrote them. But anyway, the Castle is my favorite one of my favorites in the sense of, like, lyrically, it's one of my favorites. Like, all of my songs are favorites, but they're favorite for a different reason. And I think for Castle, it really is, like, the lyricism and the structure of the song that I really love about it. But it's one of those songs where it's like kind of like slow and sappy, and so like I don't feel like it's the most amazing like live performance song, but I'm gonna put my heart into it because that's what I felt like, you know, when I got that lantern in my hand at the Starlight Festival. I'm thinking about some of the things, some of the experiences that have led me to be the person I am, and not all the time are those experiences great, but it's good to reflect on those because you can see what maybe you did wrong, what the other actions of other people or things, how it made you feel, and how you can grow and mature as a person through that, right? So we're going to start with Castle. We're going to go into some other, you know, happier songs as well, I promise. But I just wanted to let you guys know that is kind of like the mood for today's set list. So very excited for that. Anyway, we will go ahead and get started. So here is my song, Castle. Thank you. There's nobody here.
Can't give these suckers an inch, sure they'll try to take over my castle. I'm so damn baffled by the way you use and abuse me. What do I look at when there are nothing but icicles? I'm counting up each snowflake that I can't touch. Sanity slipping out of my clutch. I wanted support, but there's nobody here in my castle. Writing the lonely report of why I am all alone. Can't trust nobody, so maybe I'll just stay locked up. Wish I had someone, but I am stuck in another world.
And now we're going to happier feelings, feelings of hope, with content. Damn, that shit really sucked back when I thought I really did something. But now I can see I'm changing, I'm growing, I'm blossoming. It's so easy to discredit my honest work. Too easy to let those comments just lurk. Fuck it, I won't be a puppet. I will not be lumped in with those who just fake it. Don't need that engagement, cause my entertainment is not a containment. And to my amazement, went from hot but night to now, don't mind, don't mind. Hey. Sing along. Hey, hey, hey. Is that a vibe, you know? I love what I craft, would never go back. I don't mean to brag, but I'm finally content with my content. Kikoku shite momina, knowing I was suited arimasen. I'll always be me, this I guarantee. I wrote this decree, my content will be a symphony, no longer a mystery. Living life is feeling no one can take from me. Went from Habanai to now, don't mind, don't mind. Hey. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. Let's get it, let's get it. Hey, hey, hey. Gonna boogie. Gotta dance with Act the Rack, you know? Once again, the fade out. Hell yeah.
it all I could, but what was the cost? Is it because, let me see those pen lights, I'm not what you thought I'd be? Will you ever love me for me? Broken up like a puzzle piece. Pick me up, put me back together. Where have you gone? Have you deserted me? I'm not what you thought I'd be. Yeah, hey, come on now, let's go. Hey, get lit, let's go, Matsuricon. Fuck, man, your expectations really fucking suck. Taking all these shots at me, you must be drunk. You trying to act sweet just for an extra buck. You acting dumb, fucking the lover, No, your envy is not subtle. Your attitude a puzzle. You say you live in a struggle. You got so much to juggle, but when it's someone else, you ain't moving a fucking muscle. Quit talking at your butthole. Cause I live rent free in your mind. I am so inclined to show you the outside. You live in a bubble, but you ain't being humble. Uh-oh, look out, your mama hear you in trouble. You a two-tone bitch like the colors of my eyes. You wearing a disguise, yeah, all you do is lie like you the cutest alive. Hello from paradise, since your entire existence made me wanna fucking die. All right, I want to see everybody dance. Get up, get those headlights up. Get up, stand up, let's raise to the top. Come on, join me together, let's follow our hearts. Get up, stand up, let's raise to the top. Come on, join me together, let's follow our hearts. We meet eyes through a tinted screen. Even when the world around us blurs, I'm in control of my destiny. It's calling me. Sing it on the track, checkered flag. I'll always chase this feeling. Get up, stand up, let's race to the top. Come on, join me together, let's follow our hearts. Get up, stand up, you know we can't stop. We are always together, let's race to the top. Hey, let's get it. Hey, YoHallo.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Nicolas Cage! It's literally me! Come on and get up, it's time to take the driver's seat. Come on and stand up, we got every good day on repeat. Come on and join me, 'cause you're never alone. Come on together, to the moon and beyond we'll go. If you ain't the top, here's your shot, you just gotta take it. Behind the wheel, your destiny's clear, new records will break it. Through the cheering crowd, you see me waving your flag. Always got your back, that's me, Kōri and Ack. The finish line, confetti fills my side. Drifting queen, let your spirit free. With you right next to me. Let's race to the top. Let's follow our hearts. You know we can't stop. Together, let's race to the top. Yeah, we gotta
Heck yeah, we did it. We freaking danced all night. Are y'all a little bit sweaty?
Yeah.
I know I am. Anyway, let me grab a little bit of water. Okay, yes, H2O, H2O. There you go. I gave that free ASMR to you. Awesome. All right. Whew, okay, so I hope you guys get like the theme. Now that I kind of, sang those songs now, I hope it kind of makes a little bit more sense here. Again, thinking about, sentimental reflections, but also let's get hype. We got a new future ahead of us, a star that shines brightly, you know what I mean? Anyway. Yes, very excited to continue today with our epic songs. If you guys would like to check out the music, it is available on Spotify and YouTube and pretty much all streaming platforms, which is really cool. And obviously streaming the music helps support us, here, Kōri, in the community, and etc. Speaking of community, we would love for you also to be a part of our community, okay? And I know that every VTuber streamer probably says this, but I sincerely love my community, and they are so tight-knit, and they will welcome you with open arms. We will. I'm part of that too. I'm part of my community, believe it or not. But we have a really active Discord. Everybody likes to have fun on there, chill out in the VC, play games together. We have community nights that we plan. Some are not planned. We just jump on, hang out, So we really like to act as a community, be a community, and to support each other, to uplift each other. So please consider joining the Discord. Definitely please consider checking out the stream. I always say, the best way you can support Kōri is truly just by being on the stream, whether it's lurking, even if you watch the VOD afterwards, commenting on the stream. However you are able to support, we sincerely appreciate it so that we can keep doing what we do. Thank you so much. And obviously, thank you just for being here as a part of this event. And yeah, thank you. Anywhoosies, all right. I will try not to yap in your ear for too long, but I am a yap tuber at heart. We talk a lot on the stream. But yes, I will go ahead and launch into our next song. So this song is called Confessions in the Snow, Part 2 specifically. To give a little bit of context behind this song, in case you're not aware of the lore behind it, there is a Confessions in the Snow just normal, like part 1 basically, and that was a song that I wrote because I thought that it would be a song that would be well enjoyed and accepted in the VTuber community. Like I thought it was like what people might want to hear basically, and I think from that I learned that I never want to write something like that again because I just was so not happy with that, and I didn't enjoy that process really. And so now, what Confessions in the Snow Part 2 is, again, it's one of my favorites in the sense that it's lyrically very sound. Like I just resonate with it very well. English degree, thank you. But yeah, it's a song that I love. It's very close and dear to my heart. And it's one that, again, it's very sentimental. It's a lot about like looking at, what was Confession in the Snow Part 1 about, and what was I trying to do with it, and why did I not like that? What can I do to not feel that way again? You know what I mean? And so that's a lot of what Confessions in the Snow Part 2 is. Again, it's kind of a sappy and corny song, so it's one that I'm like, I don't feel like I should perform this, but I feel like it really fit the theme of Starlight Festival, which is why I chose it for this set list. So yes, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and launch into Confessions in the Snow Part 2 right now. Okay. Let's go, Confessions in the Snow Part 2. La, 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 la.
it's no offense, but a song of the past leads to my discontent. And I'd rather be proud of what I've done, cause I was trying to please a ton. I was singing like someone I wasn't thinking to all those who left. And I tell myself that I can do better, but all I can see is my own displeasure. I get stuck in my head, oh, I am so fed up. My self-inflicted wounds, trapped in my own castle of doubt. I tell myself to breathe in and out all my insecurities. I lose my identity to all those I love dearly. These are my confessions.
We learned a lot over these last couple years.
I get scared to press the start button, wondering what words they'll use to cut in. But I'm also afraid of feeling absolutely nothing, and I wanna be proud of what I've done. I'm done trying to please a ton. I can't be someone I'm not. If you don't like it, then go get lost. I tell myself that I can do better, but all I can feel is immense pressure. I get stuck in my head, oh, I am so fed up with my self-inflicted wounds, trapped in my own castle of doubt. I tell myself to breathe in and out. I'll sing my true feelings, give each song meaning to all those I love dearly. These are my confessions.
I'd like to dedicate this song to Shogun in Mama Magpie and Mama Kōri, the mom song for Shogun. Heck yeah.
You must be my lucky star, cause you shine on me wherever you are. I just think of you when I start to glow, and I need your light, and baby you know. Starlight, star bright, for star I see tonight. Starlight, star bright, make everything alright. Starlight, star bright, for star I see tonight. Starlight, star bright, yeah. You must be my lucky star, cause you make the darkness seem so far. And when I'm lost, you'll be my guide. I just turn around and you're by my side. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Starlight, star bright, make everything alright. Let me hear ya. First star I see tonight. Let's go. Hey, hey. Come on, shine your heavenly body tonight. Cause I know you're gonna make everything alright. Come on, let me see y'all. Shine your heavenly body tonight. Let's go, hey. Cause I know you're gonna make everything alright. Hey, 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 hey. You may be my lucky star, but I'm the luckiest by far. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Starlight, starbright, make everything alright. Starlight, starbright, Matsuricon is the starlight. Starbright, yeah.
Here we go. Hey, hey. Come on.
Shine your heavenly body tonight.
Let's go, Matsuricon.
Hey, hey, 'cause I know you're gonna make everything alright. Yeah. Oh, oh, come on. Shine your heavenly body tonight. Hey, 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 hey. 'Cause I know you're gonna make everything alright. You may be my lucky star. What you do to me, baby? Come on, starlight, starbright, starlight, starbright.
Here we go. Matsuricon. This is my saga of ice.
Welcome to this wondrous world where magic caresses me in the cold. My vision splits in two, looking through an empty blue. Should I be filled with hate? Should I accept this fate? And so I take this final oath. May this be the greatest story never told. I'm sure you can flowers at your funeral, lots of diamonds at your memorial, but no one will mourn you at your grave. I hate your self-serving antics, watching everyone grow frantic. The real you dare not show them. Bury me in the permafrost. I'll rise again when all you have is lost. When all the precious things are gone. When they all find out it was all a con. I'll always be praying on your downfall. When you perish, I'll make sure they know to bury you in the permafrost. Everyone around you has the same face, happily watching your skin stained with blood. Mud, that crimson touch. More, till you're buried under the floor. La 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 la. Around the go again, losing all of my enemies. There is no remedy, freezing to die. There's no blood, a rainbow never ends. I'm sure you can flowers at your funeral, lots of diamonds at your memorial, but no one will mourn you at your grave. Bury me in the permafrost. I'll rise again when all you have is lost. When all the precious things are gone. When they all find out it was all a con. I'll always be praying on your downfall. When you perished, I'll make sure they know to bury you. Come on, to bury you. To bury you in the permafrost. Bury you, bury you, bury you in the permafrost. Bury me, bury me, bury me in the permafrost. Bury us, bury us, bury us in the permafrost. Bury you, bury me, bury us in the permafrost.
Whew, all right. Permafrost. Beautiful, amazing. Thank you for that. Okay. Whew, I'm gonna get some more water. Okay, so bear with me. Little sip, H2O, H2O. Okay. Stay hydrated, everybody, okay? All right. All right, woo, okay. So that was epic. Is this gonna be epic? Anyway, if you know, you know. All right, so we went through castle, right? We're like, oh, here I am in my castle, thinking about all these things that kind of suck and how I need to learn and grow and be a better person and whatnot, right? Then we go to content, where we're like, all right, I'm starting to feel better. I'm starting to feel the stars shining again and that there's hope at the end of the tunnel and we're starting to shine brightly again. And then we get to post-debut where we're like, oh, kind of feeling sentimental. We're kind of getting there, but also kind of sad. And then we get kind of angry with the rapping and you know, blah, blah, blah. Race to the top, we feel happy, we're excited, we feel like we're at the top of the world, okay? Confessions and Stone, we kind of come back down again, right? We're like, okay, you know, here I am, what did I do wrong? You know, where am I at? How can I do a little bit better again? Reflect on where we're at, how we got here. Lucky Star, okay, that was just to be cute. I'm not gonna lie. All right, I don't have any feelings or thoughts behind that other than, it's a cute song and it had the word star on it and it's Starlight Festival. Okay, sorry, two brain cell. Didn't really think too hard about that one. Saga of Ice, we're starting off a new era in Kōri. We're starting off the new era in ourselves, where we're really trying to find ourselves. We're trying to find our strength. You know what I mean? Permafrost again, we're kind of angrily saying it in Permafrost, where we're like, you know what? No, I'm gonna rise again, okay? It doesn't matter what you do, I'm gonna come back up and be 10 times stronger, even if you try to push me down, okay? And again, today was just really a set list that I wanted to create that could reflect some of the things that I might be thinking about when I'm lifting that lantern up into the starry night sky. But beyond that, I want you all to know that I will always be supportive of everybody going through these different types of emotions, these different type of phases in your life, so that way you can continue to grow and be a better person. At the end of the day, us VTubers, we go through a lot of phases in our journeys. Sometimes we're doing great, sometimes we're not doing so great. Sometimes we're working on a project we're really excited about, then we release our project, and maybe it's not as exciting as we thought it would be. And other times we do release a project and it's just as exciting or even more. So there's a lot of times, there's a lot of different phases, that we can't always control in our life. Whether you be a VTuber or just somebody that's hanging out at a convention or part of the community, there are good days and there are bad days. There are angry days, there are sad days. But at the end of the day, what is so amazing about VTubing, streaming, is that we're all experiencing it together somewhat. Maybe not 100% of the time, but at the end of the day, you can always go back to that community, go back to that little corner, your own little star in the sky, and be like, hey, I just want to exist here a little bit. I just want to be around these other stars that make me feel good in this night sky. So thank you for being the stars today that has led me, Kōri-Oujo, and my star here into your galaxy. Thank you for being a part of this festival. And thank you so much for shining so brightly the way that you have. And I hope you continue to be the best version of yourself, whatever brightness, luminosity, and color that may be. Maybe colors. I hope that you continue to shine and know that you were supported in that effort to do that. Anyway, okay. The next song is my last song, and it's a little bit bittersweet. The next song is called Solstice. And Solstice is a song that is very near and dear to my heart as well, because it was one of the first songs where I really felt like I started to take this leap of faith and this really big lunge at music and at producing my music and mixing and mastering it and, getting a lot more intimate with it, really. And Solstice, the lyrics in it are a reflection of the events that happened in my visual novel, which, if you don't know, I have 2 visual novels out that are based off of Kōri's lore, tell you the story about how Kōri became Kōri. And Solstice is a song it's based off the first visual novel, and it's kind of about the desire to be with someone and, kind of combating loneliness by trying to find someone who also understands your loneliness, right? And I am actually, I know this might sound a little bit off topic, but I promise I'll connect in a second. I am going to be debuting a new design, my 3.0 design, yes, really excited, in September. And so this is the last concert and really the last big event that anyone will see me really using this model, this 2.0 model version of Kōri. And it's a little bit bittersweet because this model has really gotten me through a lot of my career and a lot of changes. We've seen so many things happen with this model, and we've really started to make our mark in the industry with this model. And so I'm a little bit sad to see it go, but I'm also really excited because we are welcoming a new era of Kōri-Oujo, the 3.0 design. And it's going to be on September 20th, so save the date, okay? But Solstice is a song that I feel like when I'm looking at it now and thinking about where I'm at, it's kind of like now becoming, in my head with this concert, I feel like it's a song that is kind of merging, my thoughts behind, this version of Kōri and the 3.0 version of Kōri, where they're kind of like now, like 3.0 Kōri is a lot different than this Kōri that you see in front of you now. And so there is, it's going to be interesting, basically, and it's a change. And Solstice was a very big milestone, as a song was a really big milestone in my career and of this model. So anyways, long story short, I'm both really excited for the 3.0 on September 20th, and also a little bit nervous, and it's a little bit bittersweet. So I am going to sing my heart out here for you on the song called Solstice, and thank you so much for being here, really. But yes, without being emotional, here is Solstice. Thank you. Goodbye, 2.0 Kōri, and we're gonna be welcoming 3.0 very soon. Our souls will collide. I raise my palms to the sun. The rays light up the mundane, this quiet world that I'm from. It slips through my memories gone. My entire being is frozen. The feelings of isolation, the wrath, the envy, the terror, the misery pierces my skin for what feels like forever. Broken shards with no color. I meet eyes with another. Curses give me purpose. My senses fade and lay out. I shout, we can be lost together, never remembered. As long as I mean something to you, our worlds finally collide. What body, what mind? You can tell me all your secrets. I will believe it. As long as I mean everything to you. Come on, Matsuricon! I raise my hands to the moon. An icy world comes to view. Alone once again, nothing I can comprehend. This body that's not mine, an eye for an eye. Tears I cannot cry, but I will do anything for you. I will believe in your truths. Lost in a world distant from mine, under icicles as they shine, watching a world with no sun. Welcome a new dawn. My senses fade in and out. I shout, we can be lost together, never remembered. As long as I mean something to you, our worlds finally collide. One body, one mind. You can tell me all your secrets. I will believe it. As long as I mean everything to you. Staring at my reflection, but the person in the mirror is no longer me. My